Alrighty guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Well, the nuts are down on the ground, so they're up in the trees, and it's cold outside. Anyway, Zachary Smith. Okay, yeah, the old Zachary here purchased a console off the website from us. And well, Zach, here it is, man, it's all done, ready to rock and roll, alright? She's up in the line servers along with a 10-day trial for the Purge for GTA 5, as well as VO2, MW3, and Ghost offhosts. Okay, along with GSC menus, Jiggy and Sentinel for zombies. So anyway, we're going to start this thing up here, and I'm going to go through this thing with you, alright? And please pay attention to this entire video, as it is rather important, okay? So just watch everything that's going on, so then that way then you know how to get it set up for the first time on your network and all this other happy nonsense, just to make sure that you're not going to have any problems, alright? So, you know, this is how it's going to work. Now, I've done 2 of these tonight so far, and now we're going to do this one right here, okay? And in fact, my video is giving me a problem. There we go. Alright, now, we're booting up. We're going to boot up into FSD Dash. We're going to get some notifications from the server. Nice to know online what's going on and all that kind of happy nonsense, and I'm going to go through the system with you. Hey, Aaron, how are you? So, anyway, here we go. Okay, so now we're going to boot up into FSD Dash. Alright, and then we're going to get our notifications. Welcome to Alliance. We're going to get one more from the Purge, letting us know that it's off the trial menu for you. Now, and that's for GTA 5. I'm going to sync up this controller here, and then we're going to roll through this thing, okay? Kevin, what's happening, man? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I had a crazy Christmas. It's been busy. That's why I haven't been on. That's why I haven't been on here, and I've been building consoles, but you know I'm finally getting to the video side of it because it's been Christmas, and you know how that goes. All right. So anyway, all right. Look, under emulators, okay, FCEUX, which is NES emulator. Okay, you have SNES 360. You have MAME. You have Genesis Plus 360, Game Boy Advance, and back to FCEUX. All right. Now, you have your Xbox Classic games, which, you know, you play your original Xbox games on. You have your homebrew section, okay, where the tools reside where you can blow the console up. And then, of course, you have Xbox Live Arcade, a myriad, mind-boggling amount of arcade games, okay, as you can see. And then we have our Xbox 360 games, okay? And as you can see here, we'll start off with Advanced Warfare. And we will go ahead and we will work our way through all of these right here. As you can see, all the famous titles that we all know, love, and play. Okay? And we're back to Advanced Warfare. Alright? Now, to get to the dashboard, go to the homebrew section right here. Go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again. And a square should pop up stating your name, which you just did. Okay? And you have 20, well, you have 30 reserve days left when the console leaves the shop. Okay? Just to let you know. Alright? So anyway, got it. Good. Okay? You bypass the sign-in. As you can see, the system is going to be up online in live. There you are. Our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. Okay, over in our 5th tab are our off-hosts. Those are our cheats, okay? And as you can see, the VO2, Ghosts, MW3, and MW2. Now, to disable them, hit A. To enable them, hit A. They come enabled right when you start the console run, alright? Now, we'll go back to Xbox Home. Alright? This thing has multiple dashboards on it. Okay, and I'm going to show you what that's about, okay? A lot of people, they like FSD, but they also do like Aurora, they like FX menu, they like XCX menu, they like the stock dashboard, whatever. I'm going to show you how to get to that, okay? We're going to go to our homebrew section right here. We're going to go to dashboards. We're going to hit dashboards. We're going to start it up, okay? We're going to highlight pass now, and we're going to hit A, okay? As you can see, the default is Freestyle Dash. That's what it's booting up into. You hold down button B while it's booting, it will boot into FX menu. Hold down button X, it will boot into XCX menu. Hold down button Y, it'll boot into the stock dashboard. If you hold it on the left bumper, it will boot into Aurora. If you want to change the default, it's very easy. Just highlight it, hit A, okay? Then hit A at the double dot folder, alright? And then we're going to go to the Aurora folder, we're going to hit A. And then we're going to go down to the Aurora XCX, we're going to hit A. And now, as you can see, the default has been replaced, okay? But now we have to save the file. So what do? We hit RB, we bring it down to HUD, X to save it, B to back out. It's going to reboot into Aurora. Aurora is already set up like FSD Dash. You don't have to do anything except use it and play it. That's it. So there you are. As you can see, there's Aurora. And now you will have the Aurora dashboard, okay, when it boots up, okay? So as you can see, just to give you a little insight on Aurora, hitting the back button will bring you to a file menu. You know, there's your file manager, just like it is in FSD Dash. Same thing. All right? You have scripts, restart, reboot, shut down. Okay? Now, hitting the start button, you're on the business end of this thing where you have your assets to download and import, your profile, which can make it auto sign in or not, or select it at the boot, content, modules, language, security, and about. Okay, back out of there. All right. Now, hitting the RB or LB buttons, one or the other, will bring up this context menu right here. Okay. Now, as you can see, we're in the Xbox 360 folder. Okay. We'll use the D-pad to hover left or right. So we'll hover right, and we'll go to Xbox Live Arcade. We'll hit A. There's Xbox Live Arcade. Hit RB once again. Hit A and emulators. Here's your emulators. Pretty much the same thing as FSD, just a little bit more polished, a little bit better of a database structure, and that's about it. Okay. As you can see, and then show all, that's everything that's on the hard drive. Okay? Very simple. Alright? Now, we're going to set this back up because we default them on FSD. You can set it up any which way you want to. The programs are already there, so you don't even have to hunt them down and look for them and put them on a USB and drag it over to the console and all that crap. They're already there. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to hit RB. We're going to bring this over to Homebrew section. We'll hit A. We're going to go to Dash Launch. We're going to start it up. We're going to see paths. Okay? We're going to hit paths. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set this back to FSD dash. So we're going to hit A. And then we're going to hit A once again. Then we're going to bring it down to freestyle dash. And then we're going to bring it to default.xex. There you go. Now what we're going to do, we're going to save it. We're going to hit RB, bring it down to HCD, X to save it, B to back out. It's going to restart and reboot back into FSD dash. Okay? Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the offhosts, I'm going to show you some mods. Alright? So anyway, there we are. We're back at the Dream Team. Life is grand. Alright, now, just to show you a couple things, alright, number one, we'll sign in, alright, and we're going to sign in a local profile, okay, and now what we'll do is we'll start up a game, okay, now, if you do notice that Purge is a trial menu on this thing, okay, so I'll tell you what, let's go flying over to GTA 5, okay, there we are, we're going to hit it, we're going to hit it again. Now, some people said it's gone for good. I'm not going like, really? Well, that's kind of news to me because last time I checked, this menu was running. And in fact, there it is. So I don't know who these idiots are that are running around saying it's gone for good, but there it is. I don't get it. Who are these morons? Who are these masked maniacs running around saying, oh, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone? Who? Who? Show me. Who? Who? Am I an owl? Do I shit through feathers and perch myself on trees? Obviously not. But obviously these people do. I don't think I got nothing better to do except be a bunch of idiots. I mean, all I can say. That's all I can say. Alright, so anyway. Oh, by the way, it's still 2020. Okay? Got a couple days to go now, don't we? Yeah. Okay. So now we're loading story mode. Alright, now just to show you a little bit of the Purge menu, which I really do want to show you because, like I said, there's people saying it's gone. So I'm just scratching my head here right now wondering, gee, is it gone? Is that an illusion? Do we need to find out? Maybe we do. Maybe I do. Maybe I need to know because, you know, this comes with my consoles. Okay? Last time I checked, though, I do believe that it's up and running somehow, some way. So, really, what I need to know is who are these people running around saying this? Well, let's see here. Tell you what, we'll go out here. Okay? Yeah. Oh, let's see. Is it gone? Oh, look at that. Doesn't look gone to me, does it? Wonder who's saying this. Obviously, they probably don't know how to operate an RGH because they're so stupid that they can't follow on-screen instructions. Maybe that is the reason why you're saying, it's gone because I can't get to it. Oh, maybe you need to take some lessons on how to operate this thing. Okay? Maybe you should take some lessons in reality. Okay? All I'm saying, I mean, I see it. Oh, let's see if it works. Okay, let's just make sure of that. Okay? Oh, yes, look at that. Oh, I can select this. Oh, look, I'm in God mode now. God loop. Oh, yeah, look at all that. Oh, my goodness. Looks like it works to me. In fact, let's see here. I'll turn that one off just for some excitement. Okay? Going back out of there. Let's see, quick options. Yeah. We'll do subtle grip. Yeah, we'll do, let's see here. Improve fly mode. Yeah, what the hell. We'll back out of there. Okay? Now, let me do something else here. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Risk options. I want to make sure that everybody sees this, okay? Because, you know, I mean, obviously, this doesn't exist anymore, right? Okay? So, you know, I mean, now you can see the screen, right? See, it's there. I can physically touch it. I can physically select stuff. Look at that. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see here now. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, one of my favorites here. I never ride alone. You can't ride alone without Tony's stun gun strippers. Okay? See? Whole bunch. Yes, naked with nipples no less, too. Isn't that nice?
What was that?
Shut up, bitch. Here, tell you what. Here, I'm gonna get on the bike. Here. Now let's see if this thing actually mods, okay? So I'm gonna take off here, and if you notice I got it in fly mode. Wow. If it's not running, then how am I doing this? And in fact, how the hell am I shitting strippers? Okay? I want to know. Obviously, no, this menu doesn't work anymore. No, it's gone for good. Yes. Whoever said that, you need to learn how to use an RGH, because probably you're missing out on the fun. So, needless to say, there you go. Okay? So that's just some of it. Now, oh, I'm a dick, I know. Oh, excuse me, that's Mr. Penis with fingers to you. Okay? Now, now that I showed that, it's gonna boot back up into FSD Dash, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you my offhosts, okay? Along with the cheats for BO2. Alright, so please pay attention to this. This is very important also. Okay? Now, tell you what. Let's go on over to Xbox 360 games, okay? And I'm going to use BO2 because it has 2 injected menus in it. And the offhost works the same way for every other, Call of Duty MW2, whatever, MW3 that I have shown that's on the guide, okay? So the offhost is the same. Now, for Black Ops 2, we use Jiggy, okay? That's what comes with it for multiplayer. And you hold in the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, that'll open the menu, okay? A to select, X to back out. For our offhost, D-pad left to open the menu, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close the menu. So let's start it off, shall we? There's no special way to start it either, okay? It's very simple, just start the game, okay? You don't have to go to default multiplayer, you don't have to do anything crazy or anything like that, it'll just go. As you can see, BO2 has been bypassed. Now, we're going to start it off. Now, of course, I have to wait for the Dolby, of course, because, it's made it's Dolby, okay? So anyway, now what we'll do is we'll hit the start button, okay? So let's see here. Yeah, we go. Okay. Now, alright, we'll press start, okay? And here we go. Yes, David Mason. Yes, once again, David Mason, okay? Go to multiplayer, and we'll select that. You will see BO2 bypass, you will see BO2 cheats loaded, okay? Which means our offhost is loaded, alright? That's a good thing, okay? Now we'll do local. And now what we'll do, we will go ahead, we will set up the box. I'll use 9 of them. Okay? And then we will start the match. Okay? Now, as I said, with Jiggy. Okay? Holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. Okay? It should be A to select, X to back out. And then for our offhost, D-pad left to open the menu, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close the menu. Works really good. Watch. Start the match. Okay? Now, we're going to do Nuketown, and I'm going to show you Jiggy, and I'm going to show you our offhost. Alright, just so you can see that, everything's on the up and up, because, like I said, anyone can take photos and put it on and say, oh yeah, it's an RGH. Live stream, it's kind of hard to fake that, okay? So anyway, there we go. Alright, now, hold the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, there's Jiggy. A to select, okay? We're gonna use quick mods. Whoop, didn't use it quick enough, that's for sure. Sorry about that, whoopsie. Okay, so, anyway, that's the respawn. Okay, main mods, quick mods. Yep, there we go. On. Okay, now we're back out of here. Okay? And what we'll do is we'll go down to bullets. We'll add a little spice to them, like swarms and grenades. Okay? And then we'll use dog bullets. Okay? And we'll exit out of that. Okay, right? Now we'll exit out of that. Now for our offhost, D-pad left. X to select. We'll turn all this crap on right here. We'll back out of there. Aimbot menu, turn this on. We'll do on screen here, here, and here. And we'll go to ESP, we'll turn this on. Here's our pyramids, distance, weapon, and snap lines. Okay, now when the snap lines turn blue, let them have it. Okay, as you can see. Okay, D-pad left to close the menu. Now we'll fly through the air right here. We'll get a bird's eye view of everybody and everything. And then what we'll do is we'll start blowing people up and start blowing things up. Now, if you want to become a real penis with fingers and make a name for yourself, well, open up Jiggy. Go to aimbot, go to unfair aimbot, now you can shoot through buildings. And victory is mine, away from me, I just blew up the lobby. Okay? So if you're into that kind of stuff, there you go. Alright? Now, once this is done, it shows me actually killing everybody in sight without having to move around, and I'm hovering in the air above everybody. Okay? Pretty much, there you go. Okay? So, final kill cam. Yay! There it is. So now, what are we going to do? Okay? Yeah, let's do something here. Okay? Now that we're done with this, okay, I'll show you this. We're going to back out of here. Yes, we're going to leave the lobby. We're going to back out of here, and we're going to go to zombies. Okay? Now we'll go ahead and hit zombies. Okay? As you can see, Black Ops 2 is bypassed. Everything's cool. Alright? And we're going to do a local game once again. Alright? Now I'm going to show you the GSC menu, Sentinel. Okay? Which works for zombies. Going to hit that. And now what we're going to do, transit. Okay? We're going to do original difficulty, and we'll start the match. Now, with this, it's a little different. Holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. Okay? X to select. To back out of it, holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. To back out of the sub-menu, and also to close the menu. Okay? I'm going to show you how to do this. Alright? I know it can get confusing, but you'll get used to it. Alright? Like I said, I didn't program these menus. Okay? Somebody else did. Alright, there's the instructions right there. Holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. There's the menu right there. X to select. God mode, infinite ammo. Yeah, unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip, and we'll go to aimbot. Then we'll back out of the menu by holding in left trigger, pushing down on right thumbstick, and box out to the previous menu. We're going to go to weapons, hit X. We're going to grab my favorite weapon, which happens to be a fully automatic RPG. There you go.
Slow to load and easy to kill myself with.
Yes, but guess what? When you're in God mode, you don't have to worry about killing yourself because you can kill everything around you, and you're good, as you can see. Okay? Works really good. And there's nothing left. Okay? Then back out of here. Okay, now, you have weapons menu, fun menu, models menu, forge menu, zombie menus, power-up menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, menu settings, players menus, all players menu, so on and so forth. Okay? So, there you go, and that takes care of it. Oh, look, more. Yeah, look at that. They're gone. Okay?
That's what zombies are made of.
Yes. So anyway, there you go. Now, we'll get out of there, okay, as I showed you enough of that. Okay, now let's get on to putting the console on the network for the first time. Okay, as this is very important, and I really need you to pay attention to this. Otherwise, you will be ripping your hair out, okay, trying to figure out why this is not getting online. Okay, so therefore, please follow what I'm telling you right now. Okay, look. When you first get the console, do not just plug it in and boot it up and think you're going to go, because no, that is not going to happen. That is the reason why I do these videos, so then that way then you know what you have to do to get it online for the first time without having all these other people trying to tell you this, that, and the other thing, and they don't even have a clue. Okay? So, the only people I believe in are the old school. Okay? Anyway, needless to say, this is what you're going to do when you first get the console. Okay? Look, it's real simple. You plug it in, get it ready, pull the drive door, pull the hard drive out, okay? Leave it up there. All right, power the console on. Now, what's going to happen is when the console powers on, it's going to boot up. It's going to boot to the stock dashboard. It is not going to boot to any fancy dashboard or anything like that, okay? System booted, here we go. All right, and what it's going to do is going to bring you to the stock dashboard, as I said, because all fancy crap is on here, okay? That's why we're leaving that out for right now, because we have to get it on your network for the first time. So now, that it booted up there, what we're going to do, we're going to go up, we're going to go over, we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to system. Once we go to system, what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to network settings. Now, as you can see, my Wi-Fi is already selected here, okay? Yours is going to pop up over here, okay? Mine's going to be there, but you can't connect to it because you're miles and miles and miles away from me, okay? Unless you have a way to break the mileage barrier, sorry, you're not using my internet, okay? So therefore, yours is going to pop up over here. I want you to select it, okay, by hitting A, just like I just did. And then what that's going to do, okay, it's just going to prompt you for your password. You put your password in, okay, and then it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection like this. Now, if you just set up with WP2KS, whatever the hell it is, okay, where it uses a password, what you're going to get is this right here. You're going to get a check mark and 2 red X's. Don't care what these two do. That's the only one you got to worry about. If you get 3 red X's, which I've seen people have, and they still say, I can't get online. Well, that's because your router's not letting it online. Okay? There's many different routers out there. There are many different security things on there. There's many different firewalls on there. You got to set it up and make sure that your Xbox is allowed to get on the network. So that's up to you and your router. Okay? I'm running mine WP2SK. Okay? Uses a password. Like everybody else's, anybody who's normal. Okay? Sometimes people who are a little security scared and everything else, they'll use what's called a MAC address, okay, which happens to be a media access number, which every console, every computer, everything electronic has a media access number. It's known as a MAC address, all right? And if you're using that type of security, you have to whitelist the MAC address before it will get on the network. That's simple, okay? So, If you're running that, you gotta allow the MAC address on here, and just go to System Info to show you the MAC address. All right, and then you just whitelist it and off you go. If you're using WP2SK, which is this right here, which is your typical wireless setup, well then just put your password in. It'll check mark off this, and you'll have 2 red X's. Okay. You cannot get anywhere unless you have a check mark there. If you don't have a check mark there, check your router. Okay. It works here. It should work anywhere. Okay. The same console that goes out is the one that I'm showing you right here, right now. Okay? So, there you go. Once you have that, power the system off. Okay? Then what I want you to do, once the system power's off, come on, power off, thank you. Okay. Once you take the hard drive, slip it back in, it'll see the click. Close the drive door. Then I want you to pull the power cord. Leave it out for 5 minutes. Not 4 minutes and 59 seconds, at least 5 minutes. Got to clear the DNS, got to clear the junk out of the SMC. All right? And the only way to do that is by powering it off and leaving this unplugged for 5 minutes. End of story. I'm not going to go any further than that. If you don't leave it unplugged for 5 minutes, that's on you. Okay? Anyway, once 5 minutes is up, plug it back in. The only reason why I can plug it back in right now is it's already on my network, so the credentials are right. So it should work. Although it has proven me wrong and actually kicked my DNS right out of there. Okay, and I had to wait the 5 minutes to go ahead and plug it in, okay? But it should work for all intents and purposes. Alright, now, once it's done, after 5 minutes is up, power the console on, alright? The system should boot. When the system boots, okay, you're going to notice you're going to get the Xbox logo, okay, it just did. And what you're going to see, this green stuff moving around in here, okay? Then it's going to stop, which means it locked on the server, which is good. It means it's on the local area network. Then it's going to start, the fan speed's going to kick up, just like that. You're going to see FSD load, and you're going to see plugins come across the bottom of the screen. In that order. Just like that. Okay? You can't fake that. It's a live stream. This is the console. Can't fake that either. Okay? We don't use still pictures here. We use real stuff. Okay? This is real live stream. Okay? Ass hanging out. No underwear on. Don't envision that. That's bad. That's a bad explanation. No, bad. Okay, never mind. Okay. So as you can see, it all booted up and everything, okay? We got our plugins, okay? We're halfway there. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to the homebrew section. We're going to click on the homebrew section. We're going to go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again. Alright? Now, by rights, a square should pop up, and what you just did, with his name on it, okay? Got it? Good. Okay, that means that she's live, and you're good to go to Xbox Live. So what are you going to do? You're going to go over here, and you're going to download your profile, if you have an existing one. Now, if you have a retail profile, I do not recommend putting it on a modified bootloader, as you're gambling with a retail profile that you paid money for that you own. Do you really want to do that? You can always make a modest profile and modify your profile without having horrible results, okay? Now, I haven't had profile bans in forever, but however, I am going to tell you this. Nothing is perfect. I am not God. Nor is anybody else. No one can guarantee that your profile will never get banned on an RGH. I'm sorry. Anyone that says that is lying to you. Okay? They're giving you delusions of grandeur. Okay? So please, okay, do me a favor. Go to xboxlive.com/live. Make a modest profile. Okay? Then you go ahead, you download it here, and then you can mod your retail profile from a distance, if you understand what I'm saying here. Okay? It's like kind of walking into a store and you have a bunch of people that are not wearing masks and you get COVID-19. Alright? You don't want to do that. Alright? No, that's another bad example because you can wear a mask or not and you still get it. Alright? So anyway, that's another bad example. Don't even pay attention to that. Look, just do me a favor. Make a freaking profile on xboxlive.com/live. Okay? Make a modest profile. Keep your retail away from this damn thing. Alright? I'm just telling you. Okay? Put your friends on a modest profile. That's simple. Alright? Yeah. And then you go ahead and you download the profile. If all is right, it's going to look like this when you download it. It's going to sign in. Everything's going to be fine. See the spinning circle of death. You see Xbox Live come up. There you go. There's the profile. Off she goes. She's going to whack off screen. Alright? There you go. Now, in the event that you download your profile, and it's taking a super long time to download, and it's 15 minutes gone by, and the damn thing still hasn't downloaded or anything, guess what? It ain't going to. You want to know why? Because it got corrupted. That's why. Welcome to the internet. Okay? I'm reality here. It's black and white. There ain't no shades of gray with me. Okay? It is what it is. It got corrupted. Okay? There's a way to fix it. It's very easy. What you do is you back out of the downloading section. You come here. Up, over. Okay? And this is only if you have a problem downloading your profile. Go to System. Okay? And then what I want you to do, I want you to go to Storage. Okay? Highlight the hard drive. Hit A. Go to Profiles. Underneath this profile will be the profile that you downloaded. That is no good because it's corrupted. I want you to hover down to it with the D-pad, select it, go to delete, and delete it right off the hard drive. Once you're done deleting it off the hard drive, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Leave that highlighted. See these little buttons right here? Those are instructions, okay? So what you need to do is you need to hit the little Y button like that, and then you need to clear the system cache. You need to do it twice because Microsoft likes for you to do repetitive shit, just like a Windows 10, okay? How many updates are we going to get? And how many times are we going to have to, like, clear things that are not known viruses that are considered viruses by Microsoft and are not, and we still have to keep clearing them. Microsoft loves to do this to people. So guess what? This is no different. So what are we going to do? We're going to hit Y once again. We're going to clear system cache. We're going to do it for our health. Okay? There you go. Now, okay, hard drive's cleared up. Okay, back out of here. Back out of here. Up, over, social. Go down to sign in, sign out. Okay? And then all you do, sign in, download your profile, and it'll be fine. Once it downloads, then hit the guide button. Go to Xbox Home. Okay? Works real good. Okay, there you go. Now, all right. Two other things before I can let you go, Zach, and because I want you to know what's going on here. All right. Once that's done, come back here. What I want you to do, there's a very important program on here that needs to be on for all our GHs. Okay, realistically. All right, because if it's not, you're gonna have a hard time with downloadable content in XBLA. All right. So anyway, you're gonna go to the Homebrew section. It's a program called XM360. You're gonna click on it. You're gonna click on it again. What it's doing is building a list of everything that's on the hard drive for DLC content as well as XBLA. Now, if you download DLC content for certain games and you download XBLA, well, you can put it on here, but if it is not unlocked to the console and your profile, you can't play it. Okay, it'll be there on the hard drive, but you still can't use it. Okay? So you have to come to this tool. So even if you go to torrent sites and you download downloadable content, you download XBLA or whatever, after you're done downloading it, putting it in the content folder, putting it in the 16.0 folder, you gotta come here and you gotta unlock it. Okay? So as you can see, all the padlocks are all unlocked. That's because this stuff is already unlocked to this profile that's on here, which is a dummy profile. Okay? And the only reason why it's unlocked is because I want you to be able to see what the hell you're playing and everything, what the hell you bought. So, come over here, go to Unlock XBLA, hit it. Okay? See, it says 0 Xbox Live Arcade files unlocked. Why? Because they're already unlocked. Hit OK. Go down to Show DLC. We'll click that. What do? We'll go over here. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. Go over here. Unlock DLC. Hit it. Okay? Then what's going to happen is it's going to unlock all the DLC content. Okay? There was 10 files unlocked to this thing. Okay? Good. Alright. So, there we go. So now all the rest of them are unlocked. Once that's done, exit the dash. And now you can go out and play your games and also use the DLC and also use the XBLA without a problem. End of story. Okay? It's very simple. Alright? It's not like rocket science or anything. It's just some things that you have to do in order to learn how to use this thing properly. And there's a lot that you have to cover on this thing. So I suggest you start reading on, like, YouTube, like Modern Warfare XX. That guy is real good. He's got tutorials for everything out there. It's already been done. All right, I mean, Google is your friend. Okay, a couple little questions that you could enter, and you get a whole bunch of answers. I promise you. All right. But anyway, for all intents and purposes, you'll be ready to go. Now, under emulators, okay? You want to play an emulator. All right, play it. There you go. Hit A. It'll start up. There you go. We'll go to games. As you can see, there they are. Okay? Use the right trigger to go down, page by page. Use the left trigger to go up, page by page. D-pad down, game by game. D-pad up, game by game. A to play, B to back out. Really simple. Okay? When you're done playing the game, just highlight, hit A. It'll bring you back to FSD. Classic games a little different. Okay? Classic games you can't play with the server online. Okay? You have to play classic games in bypass mode. I'm going to show you what happens when you don't play them in bypass mode. Okay? Like I do on every video that I have done. Okay? Look. Go to an Xbox Classic game. Grab hold of the game. Try to play it. End result. Nothing. Okay? Why? Well, it's real simple. There's a conflict in memory. That's why. Okay? So how do we play the classic game? It's real easy. We put it in bypass mode. What's bypass mode? I'll show you what it is. It's very simple. Hit the power button, hit the eject button, leave the tray hanging out until it reaches FSD dash. Do not just push the tray back in, alright? While it's booting and everything else, do not leave the tray hanging out. Very important, okay? When you get to FSD dash, then we can close the tray. Really easy, right? Now, we're going to FSD. You'll notice no plugins on the screen, no internet connection. The only connection that you have is on your local area network. And the only plugin that's running is XBDM, so you can get to the console through via neighborhood or FTP. Okay, because this is already enabled with FTP and neighborhood. You just have to download it to your computer and put it on there. Okay? There's plenty of links for it. Find them. If they're all there, just type in Xbox Neighborhood on YouTube or on Google, and you will find it. Okay, I promise. Okay, FTP, FileZilla. It's another program. Google search, FileZilla, or WinSCP. There you go. Then you can connect to the console remotely. Now, all right. Anyway, making a long story short, okay, look, which is still a long story, and I haven't made it short at all, at any means. All right, now we can push the tray back in, okay? Now, go on over to Xbox Classic Games. All right, let's play classic games. There you go. As you can see, the logos pop up and everything. Now the game's gonna load. All right, the game should play. You shouldn't have a problem. And there you are. Okay? Did I say more? There you go. Now, once this is done and you're done playing the classic game or whatever, hit the guide button. Xbox home. Done. Now take it back to FSP. Now, once you're done with classic games and you're finished with them, and let's say you want to play with your friends online, well, you can't just go online from here because everything is blocked and it's in bypass mode. So what do you have to do? You have to power it off, and then you just power it on normally, and then you can play with your friends. All right? It's that simple. So there you go. All right? So, Zach, listen, thanks for hanging with me. I greatly appreciate it. All right? Also, good to see Aaron and Kevin. You guys are great. Like I said, I love you guys. Love having you guys watch these things with me. I mean, I get all kinds of haze and all this stuff, and I really do appreciate it, okay? But, Zach, listen, we're shipping it off tomorrow. You'll get an email from the website with your tracking number, okay? You will have to sign to the console, all right? So that way I know you got it, and you know you got it, okay? And needless to say, it will be shipped off, and you will have it in 2 to 3 days via USPS, as long as they do their job. All right, so, anyway, needless to say, thanks so much for hanging with me, guys. Greatly do appreciate it. All right? And, you know, I hope that you all have a good night, and I've got plenty more consoles to build now, okay? So, anyway, you all have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Be safe, and good seeing you. Take care, guys. Have a great night.